Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Today, we're taking a look at Reinhardt from Overwatch, which is a game that I once said I was going to try and know everything about, despite the fact that I would never play it. But unfortunately, I don't know anything. Reinhardt is the old German guy in the big suit of armor with the big hammer. That's really all I know about him. He was made by Face on Toast. As a Sentinels hero, he's very interesting because he has a charge mechanic. He starts with 5 charge tokens, and I'm using the Heartbeat control tokens because I don't know how to make tokens, and neither does Face on Toast. So these are all empty, and when they flip to Avian, they will be filled. That's how I'm going to do this. He will be fighting Spite Death Addict. It's finally time for this rematch. After my disastrous loss to him last time, Delphophage went back and tweaked him a little bit, so hopefully this time will go better and not be as demoralizing. Backing up Reinhardt, we have a modded version of the Wraith, Renegade Impact, and Akash 3 as Spirit of the Void, and we'll be fighting in the Enclave of the Endlings. Just a nice, fun environment for once. That's not something that happens a lot anymore. So, Death Addict Spite starts with 90 HP, he gets the safe house, he can exceed his maximum HP, he has 1 damage reduction. Start of the villain turn, if he has 2 or more drugs in play, he destroys all victims and flips. End of the villain turn, he hits the highest for H melee damage and regains H HP, then plays the top card of the villain deck. Good Samaritan has new card text. So, let's go. Innocent Bystander. Okay. Spite hits Akash 3, he heals 4, and he plays a card. On the Prowl, destroy a victim card. He heals 4, and we get a Lost Child instead. And that's it. I'm going to start off with a Fire Strike. Reinhardt deals a target 3 irreducible fire damage. You may flip a charge token to its empty side. If you do, increase his damage by 2. Flip a charge token to its full side. So we'll go ahead and hit him for 3, and get a token filled. And his power, pretty simple, his hammer just deals a target 2 melee damage, pop Spite for 1, draw a card. So Wraith has 4 changed cards. They are Smoke Bombs, which reduces damage dealt to the hero target with lowest HP by 1. That could stack with Reinhardt's thing for some crazy crap. Infrared Eyepiece is now look at the top card of the villain deck, put it on top or bottom, and you may draw a card. Throat Jab has the usual non-character clause on it, so it won't be useful in this fight. And Micro-Targeting Computer will only increase the projectile damage dealt by the Wraith by 1. So basically a fairly across-the-board nerf, except for Smoke Bombs, which is honestly a little more useful, if you ask me. I'm actually going to start with the Infrared Eyepiece, see if we can dig down to some drugs. Lab Raid, that would be a bit much. Put that on the bottom, draw 2 cards. Start with a Slingshot Trajectory. Impact deals a target 2, reduced to 1 infernal damage. And his power is balanced. Destroy one of your ongoing cards. If you do, play a card and draw a card. So I will play Gravitational Lensing. Fill the top 2 cards of my deck, replace one, discard the other. And increase his damage by 1. Draw the Repulsion Field, discard that, and then draw a card. Oh, you know what? Nobody took damage for the Lost Child. Okay, Akash will take it. She's got the HP. Now, the very nice thing about this version of Spite is he's not healing outside of his turn. I'm going to play this Noxious Pod, and then I'm going to use my power to play Thrashing Brambles. Noxious Pod deals 1 damage. Draw a card. Enclave of the Endlings. Zream. He hits the second lowest for 2, that is Wraith. Alright, Spite does not flip. He gets Compound Omicron. Fantastic. End of turn, he'll hit Akash 3, heal 4, play a card. Good Samaritan. Okay, so this is now at the start of a hero turn, you may play the top card of the environment deck. If you do, put this card into the safe house card. I will definitely do that. And that's it for his turn. So yeah, we're going to play the top card of the environment deck. It's Groom, and we save the Good Samaritan. Alright, so his first hit each turn is reduced by 2. Play Bring Me Another. First time each turn, Reinhardt destroys a target. Reinhardt deals 1 target 3 melee damage, and flip 1 charge token to its fill side. Don't have anything to do that with yet, but we'll go ahead and hit Groom for 2, draw a card. I'm going to play Smoke Bombs. So that's reducing damage dealt to the seeds for the moment. And then we'll look at the top card of his deck. The Lost Child. Yeah, that's fine. Draw 2 cards. Okay, Accelerated Collision. Impact will deal a target 3 infernal damage, which Spite soaks, but now I can play a card. Gravitic Orb. Play it next to him, deals him 2 infernal damage, and then we will destroy that and play Repulsion Field. Impact deals each non-hero target 2 energy damage. And he's good and set up. Draw a card. I guess we'll Verdant Explosion. Get the tree. Ooh, Smoke Bombs with the tree will be nice. Let's see, I can destroy any number of Primordial Seeds. I'm going to do that. So the Noxious Pod, when destroyed, deals up to 3 targets 2 toxic damage each. So Spite will soak it, but we can hit these guys. And that means this heals 1, and she deals herself 1. Then for my power, I'll play the Vitalized Thorns, which is immediately destroyed. It deals a target 4 projectile damage. We've got him back down to his base HP, and then there's nothing else to deal damage. Draw a card. That heals 2, and will heal Wraith and I guess Akash 3. Okay, so now the tree has 1 damage reduction from smoke bombs, which means we can use powers for only 1 damage to it. If we use 2 powers at the start of her turn, that will cut even. Enclave of the Endlings. Corrupton, oh dear. Zream hits Wraith again. Groom hits Groom hits Reinhardt. And Corrupton hits everybody, except the tree. And Impact. Okay, let me get that Lost Child. End of turn, Spite's gonna hit Impact for 3 and heal 4. And he plays collateral damage. Damn, there goes the Lost Child. Okay, I think it's time to recharge. Barrier regains 4 HP. If no barrier is in play, search your deck or trash for barrier and put it into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it, you may draw a card. And if barrier regained HP this way, flip 1 charge token to its fill side. So barrier is just marked as limited, interestingly, and it has 10 HP. It says redirect all damage that will be dealt to hero targets to barrier. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the start of your turn, you may flip a charge token to its empty side. If you do not, destroy this card. So I've actually got a filled token, so that means it'll stay up for a little bit. I'm going to hit Corrupton for 2 and draw a card. Alright, I guess I shouldn't have done that, because I'm going to grappling hook Corrupton and get rid of him. Draw a card. Peek at the villain deck. It's a drug. We will leave it right there. Draw 2 cards. Okay, Escape Velocity. Destroy an ongoing card. Select up to 3 non-character targets and play with 2 or fewer HP. Place those targets on the bottom of their associated decks in any order. If there aren't none, he will skip his power and draw a card. Okay, speaking of powers, okay, I'm going to have Reinhardt use his power to strip off Spite's damage reduction. And then we're going to let Wraith stealth a little bit, because she kind of needs that. Oh, right, and it's actually hitting the barrier. Yeah, okay, we'll have Akashthria use a power. She'll use her base power to play Strangling Roots. This is interesting. And then it deals a target 2 reduced to 1, and then that hits the barrier. I put this up to protect us from the environment, but I think it's just allowing massive cheese at this point. Then she's going to play As the Earth Turns. She'll use Thrashing Brambles. She hits the barrier for 1 and 1, and hits Spite for 1 and 1, and draws a card. And then that heals, and will heal the barrier, and will heal the Wraith. Okay, Enclave of the Endlings. Hold the Terminarch. Oh dear. Zream is going after the barrier, and Groom is also going to hit the barrier. And then we play the top card. It's Orbo. He hits Akashthria, but he actually hits the barrier for 1, and he can't get through the damage reduction. That's fine. Spite plays Compound Zai, so we're going to take damage whenever we use powers. We're letting that card play through. End of turn, he will destroy the barrier. It helped. Heal 4, and then he's going to play a card, so we use As the Earth Turns. Akashthria hits herself for 2, and we play the environment instead. It's a Mutus. Why couldn't he have come up sooner? Okay, I will play Power Armor. Give Reinhardt some damage reduction, and just skip his power. Okay, Impromptu Invention. Grab Throwing Knives, put that into play. Shuffle. Utility Belt. There's not a lot of reason to look at his deck. I think I'll go ahead and... No, I'll just skip her power again. Draw a card. Impact is going to skip to draw 2. Nobody really needs to use a power right now. I would like to destroy that. Well, let's see what happens here. Accelerate Nature's Order. Let's see. First, as the world turns goes. I'll play the top 3 cards in the environment deck. Basto. Deals a target 3 toxic damage. Endling Refuge. She deals a Mutus 1 psychic damage. And then I'm going to destroy a Mutus, I think. Well, I don't know. No, I'm going to destroy Hall of the Terminarch, because the Endling Refuge will go away on its own. And one more. It's Yansa. So she hits a Mutus for 2. Okay, can use her power to draw a card. Thrashing Brambles deals a damage to a Mutus. Draw another card. This heals 2, and we will heal Impact and Wraith. Okay, first thing that happens is the Endling Refuge goes away. We get Slamara. Oh, this will be fun. Now we need to get rid of Mutus. Okay, Zream hits Mutus for 1. Groom hits him for 3. Orbo hits him for 1. Basto hits him for nothing. Everybody heals 1. And Slamara does her thing. Potential sidekick. Oh, sweet. Well, not sweet. Charge. Reinhardt deals a target 4 melee damage. If that target is destroyed, 1 villain or environment target deals Reinhardt 2 melee damage. Otherwise, the target dealt damage this way deals 1 other target 2 melee damage. Flip a charge token to its empty side. Darn it. So he's hitting Immutus for 3. He wasn't destroyed, so Immutus hits himself for 1, and then I waste that charge. Another infrared eyepiece. Crushing Rift. I'm going to hit Orbo with this. So we'll take him down to 12 HP. Akashthria gets Instantaneous Maturation. Oh, sweet. I hit Immutus for 1. I'm going to go with Strangling Roots. We'll select Spite and reduce his damage by 2, because nobody else is going. Now, I can either play a card or shuffle the environment trash in the environment deck. My choices are As the Earth Turns and Accelerate Nature's Order. You know what? I'll play As the Earth Turns again. We'll shut him down this round. Okay, that was the environment turn. Start of the villain turn. Oh, he destroys all victims first. Damn it. Spite deals each hero 2 psychic damage, so Mutus takes 4, Spite heals 4, and he flips. He loses his damage reduction, which is very nice. Oh, actually, he doesn't do any damage. Okay, Safe House counts Spite as Dregrag Monstrosity. There are 2 cards under this, so he hits himself for 10, -2. So you move any drugs from the villain deck or trash under this card, then shuffle the villain trash and villain ongoings into the villain deck. Everything's shuffled. Start of the villain turn, Spite mutates. Move all drugs in play under this card, play 2 random drugs from under this card. That's real nice. This is the major change to him, so you're not stuck with the same 2 drugs, Mindfire and Compound Upsilon. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh butts. Oof. And then we put 2 cards back. Well, let's see. Don't need that. Don't actually need that either, so we're good. Now, when a villain card will be played, instead discard the top card of the villain deck and resolve the matching effect below. We're not going to do that. Instead, Akash 3 is going to hit a mute. Of course, he's gonna ruin us if we do this, because there are 7 cards in play right now. I don't actually want to stop him from doing this. Okay, so yeah, we'll discard the top card. It's forced entry. Spite deals each hero target 3 irreducible projectile damage. Oh, go figure. Oh, except you know what? He's hitting Immutus with all of this. Yeah, okay, no, the Strangling Roots stay in play. Immutus soaks all the damage. Which means the 2 that I killed are technically still in play. I'm just going to remember that for later. And that's all that he does. So, end of the villain turn, destroy all environment cards. So that's 6 of them. He's hitting everybody for 4. Yeah, now these don't do anything. Smoke Bombs protects the tree, so it only takes 3. Wraith is taking 3. Okay, that was not too bad. Let's go ahead and Fire Strike him again. 3 damage, and flip token, and then I hit him for 2. There's nothing stopping us now. Alright, we're playing Razor Ordnance. 4 damage, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Forced entry again. Let's see. I think Victims are the best thing that we can get, although, honestly, one-shots other than Lab Raid is not too bad either. So, I would rather take 3 melee damage to everybody than quite a few other things. Draw 2 cards. Alright, let's play Spatial Finesse. Draw 2 cards, destroy all the copies of Spatial Finesse. Then I'll use his power, destroy one of my ongoing cards. I'll destroy Repulsion Field. I will then destroy Spatial Finesse to put it back into play, so he deals each non-hero target 2 energy damage. And because I did actually destroy a card, I get to play another card. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Decaying Orbit. Deals target 3 infernal damage. Draw a card. And draw a card. Whew. I don't want to play Accelerate Nature's Order. Does anybody want to use powers? Because we can do them, yeah, for 1 damage to the tree. Reinhardt's going to hit him for 2. And I think, yeah, we'll have Wraith hit him for 4. That's a little better. Okay, she's going to skip. Use her power to draw. Okay, it doesn't actually matter what she does. Okay, so she's just going to skip. I need some other ongoing cards. Okay. Urdid. Oh, I forgot to heal. Heal that for 2, and heal the Wraith, and heal Akash 3, I guess. Alright, Urdid is hitting either Reinhardt or Impact. Reinhardt will take it. Okay, mutating time. Compound Upsilon, Demon's Kiss. Oh, I forgot that increases his damage by 1. Well, whatever. So we gotta put back 2 cards. I'm gonna have to start playing more cards here pretty soon. Alright, discard the top card. Everybody take 4 irreducible melee damage. And then he hits everybody for 2 infernal damage, including Urdid. That's interesting, because now he's not always destroying the environment. Alright, let's recharge. Now is a very good time for Barrier. Reinhardt will smash him for 2, and draw a card. We'll play that Utility Bells again. Hit him for 4, and Stealth. And draw a card. Alright, start your turn. Impact may deal target 2 projectile damage. If he does, destroy one of your ongoing cards. I'll hit him for 3, and destroy Decaying Orbit. Go ahead with a Mass Driver. Destroy an environment card. Impact deals a target X projectile damage or X number of your ongoing cards in place. I'll hit him for 3. And then I will skip his power and draw a card. Do I want to Accelerate Nature's Order is the question. I don't think so. I'm going to play Creeping Mold. Nobody... Well, I guess we could have someone use a power. Yeah, okay. We'll have Wraith hit him for 4. That damages the barrier. Play Creeping Mold. Use her power to draw a card. Creeping Mold hits him for 2. Draw a card. And then this heals. And Wraith heals. And Reinhardt heals. Or no, I'm just going to heal the barrier. Heal the barrier. Important. Environment. Bluego! Bluego is going to protect Tree, because Tree is good. Okay. Mutatedly happens. This is a much better Spite fight than either the original Spite or... Oh, darn, he's going to kill Bluego. We got Compound Upsilon again. Okay. Utility Belt, and I guess Thrashing Brambles, because I can play that again. Although I just got Cultivation. Oof. Whatever. He's got +1 damage. 1 shot. Everybody take 4. When this card is destroyed, destroy an environment card. Thanks, Bluego. Thugo. Wraith is having a hard time. Oh wait, shit, I was wrong. I'm so bad at this. Okay, Bluego's still in play. We're going to have Bluego take the damage for the tree, and then the barrier is going to take damage for the Wraith and Reinhardt and Akash 3. So that's it for that. So Impact takes 4. And then Creeping Mold is destroyed, which means I can destroy an environment card, which means we take less damage from the Mind Fire. Everybody take 1. She actually soaks it. Hooray. Oh, okay. That's much better. Let's play Live with Honor, because he doesn't really need this right now. When Reinhardt would regain HP, increase that amount by 1. Notice it's not limited. He will smash for 2. Wraith needs her utility belt again. Hit him for 4. Stealth for as much as that's actually helping. Draw a card. Let's do Decaying Orbit again. Hit him for 3. Yeah, we'll skip his power again. Draw a card. Okay, Cultivation. Power, I'm going to play Thrashing Brambles again. And draw a card. Start of her turn, this has 1 damage reduction. That is worth hitting him for 4. End of turn. That heals. And we heal Reinhardt, and we heal the Wraith. And then I will discard the top card of the environment deck, because we don't want environment cards in right now. Hey, it was Venox. That was the right choice. Enclave the Endlings. We're almost through the deck. Frentet. He hits Spite, and Akash 3, and Wraith, who soaks it. Okay, let's get Mutatey. I don't even think I've seen all of his drugs this game. Compound Eye, Demon's Kiss. Okay, there we go. So we get to keep our stuff, at least. Victim. Devour Essence. Spite deals the 2 highest HP hero cards 4 energy damage each, and then regains H HP. So he'll hit, he hits Wraith, and he hits Impact. He heals 4. And then he hits everybody for 1. I'm going to play this Get Behind Me. At the start of your turn, Reinhardt may deal himself 3 psychic damage. If he takes damage this way, 1 hero other than Reinhardt may use a power or play a card now, then flip 1 charge token to its fill side. That sounds useful. I need to keep him healed, though. Hammer Smash. Hit him for 2. Draw a card. Okay, Wraith is going to heal herself, hit him for 4, and Stealth. Start of his turn, Decaying Orbit, hit him for 3, drop that. I will play Meditate, draw a card, use his power to destroy Repulsion Field, and play Repulsion Field. Impact deals each non-hero target 2 energy damage. I dealt damage to a target, so I can destroy this and deal that target X infernal damage, where X is the amount of damage I just dealt him, so that's 3 more. I hit him for 2. Draw a card. Okay, start of turn. This is still worthwhile. Tree hits itself, so Wraith can do 4 damage. Vitalized Thorns. It's destroyed, deals a target 4 projectile damage. Power, I'm going to play Instantaneous Maturation. She hits herself for 2. I'll just get Creeping Mold. Put the mold on top of the deck, shuffle the deck, comes into play, and it deals up to 3 targets, 3 toxic damage each. And then I can play a card, or shuffle the environment trash into the environment deck. There's a real good chance that Accelerate Nature's Order will just do a ton of damage. So, last card is Frazat, so he does 3 damage. Shuffle the trash into the deck. Corrupton does 3 damage. And Urdid does 3 damage. So yeah, that was 9 damage to Spite and no damage to me. I'm okay with this. Draw a card. This heals 2, and we're going to heal Reinhardt for 2 and Akash 3. End of turn, discard or play the top card of the environment deck. We'll just discard it. Unfortunately, Frazit is a bad card to have out in this game. Groom comes back. Alright, Frazit hits the second lowest for 3 energy damage. That is the Seed. I can destroy an ongoing card. We will get rid of Corrupton. Urdid hits the second highest for 2 and 2. That is Spite. And Groom hits the second highest for 4, and I think that's, it's Akash 3. That's fine, though. That could be worse. Alright, probably the last round. Let's mutate. Compound Eye again. Oh, you know what? I kept forgetting to... Everybody should have, 2 less HP at this point. I'm not going to bother discarding cards because that's just asinine. She used 2 powers, so she got hit twice. Compound Upsilon again. Oh, boy. Let's see. I'll put back Cultivation. And hell, I'll put back Thrashing Brambles because I don't have any seeds out anyways. Discard a card. Lab Raid. Toxic Shock. Spite deals the hero with the most cards in play H melee and 8th toxic damage. Destroy all but one of their ongoing or equipment cards. That's unfortunately Reinhardt. He's going to take 8 damage because Spite's got that +1. I think I want to keep the armor. But that's it. That's his entire turn. Alright, back into the fray. This is suddenly useful. When Reinhardt would be dealt damage that would reduce him to 0 fewer HP, prevent that damage, he regains 4 HP, destroy this card. Hammer him for 2, and then he takes 2 damage, discard the top 5 cards of his deck. You know what, I'm not actually going to do that, because we need to look at those later. Draw a card. I have a throat jab somewhere. Wraith will throat jab him for 3, and Razor Ordnance him, and we win. Woof! Yeah, that is a much better Spite variant than Death Addict used to be. Things got a little hairy. but that's fine because it worked out. Akash 3 I had a really bad time. That version of Impact I have a lot of difficulty playing. So let's take a look at Reinhardt's deck. Rocket Hammer. Equipment, power. Reinhardt deals up to 3 targets, 2 melee damage each. You can either flip a charge token to its empty side. If you do, increase its damage by 1, or flip a charge token to its fill side. Earth Shatter. His ultimate. Flip all charge tokens to their empty side. If you flip 5 tokens this way, Reinhardt deals each non-hero target 2 melee damage, and any target dealt damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of your next turn. So he's got 1 card in his hand here. I'll be your shield. This combo as well to set that up. Choose a target. Until the start of your next turn, redirect all damage that would be dealt to that target to Reinhardt. You may either flip 2 charge tokens to their empty side, decrease damage redirected this way by 1, or each time Reinhardt is dealt damage redirected by this power, flip 1 charge token to its fill side. So you can quickly fill up your charge tokens and then Earth Shatter. Die with Glory. The first time each turn Reinhardt is dealt damage, he deals the source of that damage 2 melee damage. You may flip a charge token to its empty side to increase this damage by 2. That's neat. Yeah, that's actually it. Very simple, but not entirely straightforward, which is to say he's got some interesting complexity with trying to fill those tokens. He's good. I don't know if Face on Toast has plans for making any more Overwatch heroes, but rest assured if he does, they'll be showing up here eventually, as long as I keep doing this. But that's it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, The Reaver, Sentinels, and Cauldron DLC, and Adult Phages Archives are not licensed to create the game's products. Please support the official release and flip.